In the Smoky Mountains of eastern Tennessee, there's a federal Superfund site twice the size of Manhattan, where copper mines and sulfuric acid plants had turned the Copper Basin into an environmental disaster zone.
And, used to, when I was a kid, we'd have to drive 30 miles to see a deer.
But not now, after more than $70 million of restoration work.
We have a tremendous amount of turkey. We have deer, see deer regularly. I saw 2 right out there just the other day. A lot of snakes, squirrels. We've had bear spotted, beaver, groundhog.
Acid rain caused by roasting ore to burn off sulfur eventually denuded the landscape for 50 square miles. Occidental Petroleum inherited the problem and in 2001 began to restore 12 miles of streams and to clean the water from abandoned mines. Federal and state authorities are monitoring their progress. Until recently, streams running through the old mines were picking up thousands of pounds of metal and dumping it into the Ocoee River every day. The water was so acidic it could dissolve steel. This plant treats 430,000 gallons of water a minute. Creek water is pumped into a mixing tank and bubbled with air. Lime slurry is added to precipitate the metals. The solids settle to the bottom of an old mine pit, and clean water is then discharged back into the creek.
At this time, we were catching 90% of all the acid and metals that was once entering the Ocoee River.
With the mines now closed, the Ocoee provides jobs and recreation for the region. Keeping it clean is the top priority.
And it's going to run down through a pipe.
Miles of pipe have been laid to route good water around some of the old mines. 300 acres of mine tailings have been converted into a lush meadow.
It's very much in pretty good condition and probably available for various land uses, post-mining land uses.
One last stretch of creek still needs work, but within a few years the Copper Basin will become a recreation area with 32 miles of hiking and horse trails open to the public. For This American Land, I'm Gary Stryker.